I've missed most since the pandemic just doing healthcare, seeing people in person. Seeing people or talking to people over the phone is not the same as seeing people in person, and the relationships that you have with patients and family and friends and community. And I'm happy that this is one step closer to being able to do those things.
Freedom, going out, visiting my great grandkids, having fun with them, and a little argument here and there and make it fun. Oh, just about everything. I just don't like sitting at home.
I miss community gatherings, and I miss having big dinners and sharing meals together, and I miss being able to freely give hugs and handshakes, and I miss our family gatherings too. We had the smallest Christmas ever, so I'm looking forward to a big Christmas next year.
Yeah, I miss the hugs too. I feel like even now, I catch myself before I do.
So I've been, what has it been, 9 or 10 months? And I miss the gatherings. I miss seeing my grandchildren. I haven't seen my grandchildren in many months because they live on the coast and we're not allowed to travel. They're not allowed to travel here. So I miss seeing them. I miss seeing family members. I just recently lost my brother. We weren't able to gather to send him off properly. So there are a lot of things that we need to do to make up for those opportunities. And so those are the kinds of things I missed. I miss my band meetings. We had one every month. We haven't had one for like 10 months. I miss our community dinners. We had one every month. We haven't had one for months.
You never want to say it, but sometimes it's just getting on the road and traveling and just being able to stay somewhere and relax and, and then just worry about traveling again. But I'm grateful that I've actually been able to stay home, reflect and connect back with, not only my family, but my roots, decluttering the house, getting it organized, looking through old photographs, finding, really old memories and wondering what to do and being able to pass them down to family members. Those are the things that, that I guess I don't really miss since the vaccine started, but it helped, I think, a lot of us stay home and be happy about being home instead of traveling. Traveling's very stressful. But that is actually, and to be honest, I will say it is one of the things that I missed. I wasn't a big traveler. I wasn't a big flyer. I'd rather drive and, cranks, tunes cranked, and, away we go. And always to meetings, again, to fight the good fight.
What I've missed most since the pandemic started is spending quality time with my family, gathering together. We used to always meet and spend time together as a family. My brothers, my sisters, my mom, my dad, the kids, they all got to be together and socialize. And we've been, in this since March of last year, and in the last few months, I think October, the numbers were starting to climb, and Dr. Bonnie Henry had made the recommendation that we need to close our bubbles. We need to make our bubbles small again so we can reduce the amount of people that contract the COVID-19 virus, which I think has been working very well. We wear our masks, keep our hands clean, and stay in our bubbles. Bubbles are small right now, and it's important to keep everyone safe. If the virus only moves by humans themselves. It doesn't move on its own. We are part of that process, so it's important for us to use as much lines of defense as we can, and the vaccine is one of those things.
What I really missed since COVID came around I miss all the outings, and I miss work mostly because I love the children. I've been off since March when the COVID came around. I stopped working to protect myself and my family, and I guess the children that I work with at the daycare down here, I really miss everybody. I miss coming out, meeting a lot of people in town. I miss everybody and everything that I used to do. I've been idle now since March, and I can feel it.
Seeing elders every day, hearing their stories, seeing them smile, giving them a big hug. That's what I miss most.